How to figure out orientation for this. And then I gotta Jesus, now I gotta move my thing to the middle.
Let's hit this for some moves for God.
Okay, so okay. YouTube just rolled out this new thing. You can now stream for YouTube Shorts and stream for normal.
Yeah, I don't see any reason why not to.
Actually, I want to test this out because this seems so fucking cool.
What, after the next run?
After this run. Captain wants me to test a bunch of bugs or something.
So yeah, I can see on the YouTube Shorts side of things, you can actually see like you're a nerd. I know I'm a nerd. Fuck. Thought I'd chat for a bit because it's. No, I just want to sit down and talk, man. I've had a very stressful day, so I thought I'd just kind of sit down for just like a second or a little bit, till a reasonable time, of course. I turned down the music on my end because oh my god, it's a little bit loud. I'm not gonna lie. Man. Yeah, it's just a lot of stuff prepping for a lot of the prepping for AWA that's causing me some grief. That's really about it. There's a lot of prep work going into it that's making me just insanely stressed. Like, okay, I need to kind of chat about this for like a minute, a solid minute. No, we're not even talking like a time a minute. But we've been like I've had this whole thing ready for like the money. I've had stuff ready for like with the money for AWA for like the longest time, but like
But it's ball lightning.
I've just they haven't taken the money yet. Like there's so many people that I need to get the badges to ASAP. I'm like, fuck, take the money, please. I've told you many times. I have your money. I didn't realize how stressful this would be. Like here's the thing, okay. This is the first time that I have ever like. This is the first time ever that I've done something like a con. You know what I mean? Like this is like fucking ridiculous, right? I didn't expect that. I had no idea. Mac OS. What the? Oh yeah, Mac OS. Yeah. Sorry, I get a little notification on my account when.
With smithing stone and stone sword keys.
You know. When I sign into my school account. But I have been trying to get this money to them, and it's so fucking. I've been trying, man, and it's been hard. I'm like, what? Why? Yeah, there's still just a lot of shit I gotta do. Still a lot of stuff I gotta do, man. Prepping for this con. So I ran to Quick Trip and got myself fucking some food because I think I deserved it. Because oh my god, I crashed the fuck out. Again, they haven't taken the money. They have not taken the money yet, and I don't get why. But that's okay. We had a talent meeting. We had a lot of good stuff to talk about, so. I'm pretty happy with how things are at this point with the group. At least the group has been doing really well. Expectations are sky high, you know, but it's that's part of the business, right? It's all part of the, you know, part of what I do, right? Expectations are all the way up. That's to be expected, you know. I mean, it's not like I'm trying, man. It's just it's tough.
Oh, that was a horrible roll for that shit. I wouldn't if I were you.
I did though.
3 bars? Yeah, no.
I have not hit a grace. I have not hit a grace.
On the bright side of things, like we're
What are you aiming at?
on the bright side of things, I mean, it's just like we're doing. I'm also just worried about money. I'll be so honest. I'm worried about the current state of my financial shit. But I'm not gonna bore you with that. That's just got DoorDash. I gotta be a brave soul and DoorDash in the snow, which I'll do Tuesday and Wednesday once I get exams done tomorrow. I'm gonna get an exam done tomorrow, and then I gotta go to the video studio, edit something for another final, and that's 2 finals taken care of, which is great. But then I need to get on Tuesday, Wednesday. I want to get 1/2 of my 8-page research paper done, and the other basically I just want to get it done to half. 4 pages on Tuesday, another 4 pages on Wednesday. Submit it that night. Take my music theory, and then I get to go home. So that's a good thing, and then I can be. But part of that too is just going to be me, you know. Part of that then is going to be I need to get money. It's difficult. It's difficult out here. It's tough. It's challenging.
Probably not. Oh, it's
My energy drink reliance is not. Oh, I want to show you guys where we are. I'm gonna real quick just pull up the fucking. I'm gonna pull up the. Attached is the layout for the VTuber booth space. Your booth is located at V11. So I'll show you a little. I'll show you where we are. I have joined. What is up?
Or, no, I guess no one is.
about to say, I don't think we get
So I didn't see that. Nice. I've just got. I literally just sang today too, but I think that's also stress of singing. I was, you know what I mean. Let's see if I can find. If I can pull up the photos out. So, where we are. Here, I will show you. So.
I gotta get insider information. Wow.
Shit, no one else really sees. So, and I need to also do this for the YouTube short side of things. So, that's the detail map. Let's bring this up. So we are going to be right here. So there's 2 booths, V11, V12, or V10, V12. Right? And then there's this big ass booth here and we got stuff here. If we actually look into it in detail over here, here we are right here. Rift Runners are to our right. Penji's to our, well, no. Rift Runners is to our left. Penji's to our right. Mythos is directly across. Advanced GG's are right here. So is Virtual Pulse, Lucid, Luminara, Solar Studios, VMOA, fucking Phase Connect. We are right here. And then, yeah, here's the entrance and everything right here. Shit is insane. I'm like, what the fuck?
The Oracle Envoys are coming to take a look.
So, I mean, it's fucking, it's ridiculous. I'm like, holy shit, we're with the big dogs. You know what I mean? Like, that shit is, fuck that. That's some fucky shit. And I'm like, how did we do this? I genuinely don't know how the hell we did that. How we got away with this. It's really easy to find us. We're going to be the most jank one there, probably, but like, who cares?
I was not Penny, what the fuck?
Yeah, we're with the big boys. We're sitting at the adults table with this one, and that's the real scary bit. We're actually like sitting with the adults, and it's just like, wow, like who foresaw this? I didn't. So we're just like, it's still like, to me, it's still very much just like, I'm still just trying to like think about like, man, we're doing this. I'm a broke ass college student, you know. I'm a broke ass college student. We're doing like, so I'm ready. This is the shit. We are ready to go. I just need them to take my fucking money for the badges, because you know, that's what about it.
Probably didn't help that we had my character. Oh, their character has like no stamina if she's using any. I always run out of stamina.
Oh, no, that thing is releasing tomorrow. Was for a beta test.
Yes.
You should gotta hop on that shit.
Huh?
You gotta hop on that shit.
Yeah, do you still need to get on it?
No, I'm glad I can't go. Yeah. Shut down in front of super popular people. Don't worry about it. Like, it's a very. I mean, it's scary. It's scary for me, man.
It's not in the main channel.
It's a. No, don't Red. Don't ever fucking worry about that, bro. Don't fucking worry about that. Like, that is nothing for you to worry about, my friend. Yo, what's good? Drink water, bozo. I have Monster. Does that count? I ran to the fucking convenience store, got myself a Monster, dude. I deserve it after my goddamn melt, after my stress-induced hour. So. Don't. Hey, man, look, I understand. I've ever told you guys about like some of the crazy ass football stories. Oh my god. I used to be an athlete. I know. Now I weigh over 340 pounds and I'm fat as fuck. But I'm not that. I'm not like morbidly obese. It's not like I can't. It's not like I can't put on something nice and you know, whatever. I fit in my clothes just fine, if you're wondering. My stomach's just getting really, really big. I need to cut that down. That's also what the summer job's for, because I work public work. I work public shit. I work public work. No, I was a football player, man. I was with a bunch of guys, and they all went to. Like, oh my God, we had our starting quarterback and starting Mike linebacker who went to Air Force Academy and is now a starter for Air Force Academy. You know, we had couple guys go to D3. A lot of guys went on like basketball scholarships and such. Like I went to school with some big boys, man, and but I ended up just kind of doing multimedia bullshit. I ended up doing. Don't feel underwhelming. Look, man, you are a part of the. Look, man, you are a part of this. I don't think I have seen a larger supporter of a VTuber anything, without without it being weird. I will tell you this much: the way you act as like a VTuber super fan, like for us, right? I mean, here's the thing, man. You are from the stereotypes that most people would have, like a VTuber super fan. You do not meet any of those stereotypes, which is a good thing because if you were being parasocial, I'd have a word with you. You're fucking with my kids here, man. You can't do this to me. 20 years old. Along with my kids. Fuck. But no, man, you are fantastic. Do not worry a damn thing. Oh, this is the shit for the CD that I had on Peel. No, man. I mean, dude, you are one of our biggest supporters. I could not be more grateful for a supporter like you because you are. You're a chill guy. You know, you're a very very chill guy, and you don't act weird. You know, you don't act like a weirdo to any of my like. I've seen people act weird. I've had to deal with very weird people before. So dealing with someone really big fan of our group and is not a creep, you know what I mean? Like, dude, that first of all, thank you. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you for having a fucking brain. Because most people don't. Hey, you're one of our biggest fans, and I mean, you are a beacon of creativity, my friend. I mean, the fact that it's weird that I've been able to make such a good impact on people's lives. Man, like that's the crazy part. It's just, I appreciate you. You're a very creative individual. You are, you care about the group a lot, and I appreciate it. And I'm so glad that you're invested, man. I mean, it's a very very cool thing. What is this emote? What do you mean I can't load the emote? What is it? Trigolite. Oh, that's funny. No, man, I always used to be the fucking odd one. I would recommend you start learning. I would not recommend you start learning how to do that. That is, don't do that, please. No, I was always the odd one out on my football team, man. It was, I was always the weirdo. Well, not the weirdo. I was always just like the weird guy. I played a lot of video games. Played a lot of obscure video games. I had weird interests. I was one of the only guys that made music on the team. And EDM of all things, you know what I mean? I've always had a thing for technology. I've been a geek. I even said, like, if there's a one word that your teammates would describe you, it would be a geek. No. JP, please. JP. For the love of God. Don't. No. JP, please. For the love of God, don't do that. No, I was always just the weird kid. I was a geek. But I think in my own right, I don't know, man. I still managed to make lifelong friends. Training for the villain arc. Red, I swear to Jesus, I will smack you. You don't want to get smacked by me. No, I was always yeah, again, I was always a weird kid, but I was able to make lifelong friends that I've been able to make lifelong friends that just like have stuck with me forever, man. And like that was both in football and theater. And theater I fit in a little bit more. In theater I fit in a little bit more, but that was also just because they were all also just kind of quirky and weird, and it was just kind of like the space where the good space that I could be in. But the way, oh my god, trying to think here. And if there's ads, by the way, just type in the chat and then I'll fucking do something else. I'll stop talking if there is ads that play. Just let me know. But football, I think, was arguably one of the more important parts of my life. Again, I played the sport for years. For 12 years of my life. First grade all the way up to my senior year of high school. For the same goddamn team. I'm no goddamn transfer portal. Fuck. No transfer portal, no nothing. Well, there were kids that transferred to a different school, but did have to get a year of eligibility. But I was able to kind of be my own person, and it was weird to me. I was like, I was very much just like. I mean, I just played sports. It was the one consistent thing in my life that I had. I could have stopped at any time. No one would have batted an eye, truthfully. I was not built for football. I'm 6'5", right? And but I was just not built, at heart for football. I'm not a mean person. I try not to be a mean person, man. I'll talk my shit, but I'm not mean. I'm not mean about it. Or at least I try not to be mean about it. I'll be mean about it to some people. Some individuals I'll be mean to, but not very often that you see that. No, I just kind of learned how to be my own person. And I just didn't fit in with the grain, but there's so much we did together. And it was just something that we all just... What I liked about my football team was that we were all different. We all came from different backgrounds and different ways of thinking. You know? Different ways of thinking, different ways of life. I mean, we had kids from the inner city and kids from around the country. You would think that they wouldn't get along, but fuck, man. When it came to football, we bonded so well together. And that was the good thing we had, man. Like that was just a big, giant, diverse group of people. Yeah, I might have been the only one with the interest that they had, but yeah, I don't got the heart for it. I don't like hurting people. Bet you 100% it'd be a different story. I'd be fucking in D3 football. I'd be playing D1 football if I really tried. Playing D1 football, probably in Alabama, Georgia, wherever, right? I'd be a fucking D1 starter, playing some of the biggest games of the year. But I just decided not to. I pursued something else. And I don't want to say I regret it. Yep. Sweet. Just wanted to make sure because I yap a lot, and I know we'll have a good conversation. I just want to sit down and chat before I go balls deep in the fucking finals. No, I mean, life could have been different, man. I could not be doing this, you know. I could have been getting an NIL deal worth $500,000 playing as left tackle for the Georgia Bulldogs, or Wisconsin Badgers, or Ohio State. Fucking, I could be doing that, but I don't think I'd change really anything about what I do. Fuck, you see Cam Scattaboo? The fuck? Cam Scattaboo's fucking doing crazy shit on Twitch. That's my idol right there. He's the guy I want to strive to be. He's a fucking goofball, but I love it. Cam Scattaboo, man. Love to catch one of his streams. Feliz Navidad. I forgot. I sang the song a while ago. I don't know why the fuck I don't remember it. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. So I just sit here in my room, do schoolwork, and actually gonna have a career. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. Lots of presents and lots of cheer. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. Oh, I fucking with lots of laughter throughout the year from the bottom of my heart. Yeah. I'll say a part of me not playing sports probably mental health here. Well, it makes sense. It's you know, football especially is very mentally taxing, and anything sport related too. Then again, I guess I really didn't take losses to heart until my last game. Losses to me were just kind of like, shit, we gotta learn. But I never really saw them as like life or death. A lot of people did. The only game that really fucked me up was my last game. But I was told by the defensive line coach. He said, you know, Zach, the sky is the limit. Sky is the limit. And I guess that just kind of that. You know, I'll pull up the. If you guys are watching this on YouTube Shorts, skill issue. You guys aren't gonna see the cool little piece.
All the games working now.
No, my professor. Not my professor. What am I talking about? The defensive line coach was like, Zach, you know what? You are going to go far. The sky's the limit. Even outside of football, like I knew. I wonder why I pushed myself so damn hard. That's one thing I took away, though. All my coaches told me basically the same thing, that if I really put my mind to anything, I can do whatever the hell I want. If I put my mind to the test, you know. Restart the iPad, because there's something. I think my battery on the iPad's dying. Great. Goody. Something about ketamine? Oh man. Smells like cheese in here. Dude, I am so goddamn burnt out. So the cheese is my brain, and my brain is just gone. I have no brain. It's all melted out of my fucking ears. Once I started I would say I started fishing. That helped my social anxiety. But I still have it bad. I still have it, but it's yeah. Yeah, I mean that stuff really doesn't go away. That stuff really just doesn't. Shit really doesn't leave you. Dude, I can't wait. Next week Thursday. Next week Thursday, I'm back home after all my fucking exams. Dude, my mom has told me, and I'm not 21 yet, but we're gonna be day drinking on Thursday when I'm done with my exams. I am excited. I am thrilled. I'm gonna be drinking. And I'll probably stream it too, because God, I try to be fun. I try to be a fun individual when I drink and stream. I usually am. I get giggly and funny, and yeah. I'm also excited because I'm doing on New Year's Day, after the release of Rebooted Realities Volume 2, I'm gonna be doing a New Year's DJ set. I did it last year and it went relatively alright, but I think I might try to coordinate with the girls doing a second karaoke relay, because we do kind of want to do that again. Some of the girls did a karaoke relay, and it went really, really well. The way that it worked was that, let's pull up the MS Paint. Let's pull up the MS Paint and I'll show you how the karaoke relay worked. There we go. Okay. Also, MS Paint with layers is fucking cursed. I would just like to say. Oh, you were there for that? Maybe. I mean, we're talking about it. It would be cool, but like a lot of them have different cover shit that we'll work on. For those who don't know what Karaoke Relay does, we basically have like a group, right? Let's say we have like a group of people, right? Beep 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 beep, right? And they all sing. Let's just fucking write whole eighth notes. What the fuck? No, we're gonna write this the right way. We're gonna make real eighth notes and shit. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have like the half note, whole note, quarter note here, and we'll have like a little upside down eighth note here that ties to another. How'd scene go tonight, by the way? One pretty good. The new guys, it just looks like a pair of tits. I don't want tits. I just want, I want this to be just stemmed. Okay, so the note here, note here, note here, stem, 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 blip. I'm going to bed soon, so I gotta go. All right, see you, JP. So, yep, they all do their singing, whatever, and then they all raid into each other. So it's just, again, that's the relay. I might coordinate with them and see if I could. Bink. See if I can somehow be a part of it. I don't think I will be, but we'll see. I don't think it'll happen. I'm just feeling nostalgic. Yeah, I mean, singing went all right. The new guys had a problem with doing the, what we don't anticipate is how many people are actually going to get to just kind of crowd around. Because the way we're the end, like we're at the very, very end. People usually walk through the lobby, and then we're just there singing. But we got a massive crowd, and I don't think the new guys were ready for it. So, but I mean, we also just had like consistency problems all year. Like, but I think it's very obvious that the guys don't know how to sing in like a classical manner. They don't know how to sing with elongated vowels. You know what I mean? Like, you quite know how to do that, but it's okay. Because we all live and learn, right? But yeah, we got big crowd, a lot of people in there, and they would not stop talking, even though we were saying like, whatever. It's not official anything. I'll just probably recommend my teacher then just to bring his. We'll probably just say just bring the keyboard from your office downstairs and do it that way. Because my God, I could not with the fucking noise from the other people. Well, I'm not taking choir next semester because of it doesn't fit in my schedule. I tried to get it to fit, but there's no way. What the? What? Yui has a nut button? Why? No one. This gets a certified Terra smile. As a certified Terra smile moment. I'll DM her and be like, you have a nut button? Fucking like. Well, once they sang, all the stress kind of went away. Because, I mean, to say I'm not happy with how things are going in terms of, like, getting some shit set up, it's just like, oh. I'm just like, fuck, bro. Which I'm not too I'm less stressed as I was. I'm way less stressed now. The problem is this wouldn't be a problem had finals not rolled around like right now. That's where my biggest problem is right now. Finals have rolled around. Finals have rolled around at like the worst fucking time imaginable. So it's just like, it's one of those things that's just like, what the fuck? I know. I just want to make sure I just want to make sure I have enough money. B, I can pay you off in a reasonable time. Because right now, what's looking like is that. Well, what it looks like right now is that my summer job, I don't think I'm going to go back to that over the winter. Because I'm missing that. I'm missing, and I have to miss Christmas, New Year's, and all. Like, I'd have only a month of work, and that would not work. So I'm just going to DoorDash consistently. But my problem is right now is I'm running out of money, and I'm not dashing consistently right now because of the snow. My little Kia Soul cannot handle snow right. I just need to make sure because I just got bombarded with. It's the bombarding with questions at like the worst opportune time when I have other shit to do that really just like, because goddamn, I got hit with just a metric fuck ton of questions. I'm like, fuck. I've been trying to work with AWA behind the scenes, but man, it's just been. I've never done this, so I don't know how this works. So, but they have acknowledged. I said I have the money. Please let me know when to move the amount due into my checking account, so I can take care of that, and then we'll take it from there. And so I said I'm adding the event manager on this email so we can charge the 4 additional badges. It's 4 additional, not 5, so I owe you 104, but that's fine. I owe $104. I'll get that to you as soon as I can. Pardew's insane, bro. He's done so much for us. I'm so happy he's on the team, man. Like, he has been an absolute godsend. I could not be happier, man. Could not be happier because you've been helping out so much in just such an incredible way, the way that I didn't anticipate. And so to me, I'm very, very grateful. I will make sure. I will make sure that you. I'll make sure to do something for you. I don't know what it'll be, but I'll do something. I'll do something for you, Pardue.
Explosion stuff? Oh, there's just fucking
Pardew's coming clutch, and I'm I'm so goddamn grateful, man. It's
So what do you mean you've got it again? Is it randomizer?
I made this house. I just hang out in it. Fair enough. Made the house with a ton of duct tape and fucking hairpin, screws, bolts, and hairpins. Hey, we don't, man. We're gonna fucking thrive. Now it's just taking care of everything else. So I still gotta go on my fucking break too. There's some other stuff I want to talk about too that isn't OshiCore related. OshiCore is just a huge part of what I'm doing right now, but I want to talk about rebooted realities for a little bit because I'm realizing some logistic stuff. I was thinking about it, writing it down in my notebook, and I am with rebooted realities. I'm running on a $0 budget. I don't. The budget I'm working with is what I make week to week, which is not a lot because I owe the model artist and everyone, and who's going to be doing the cover art, model art, other emote stuff. I owe them $3,000. Yeah, they made the art over on the left. They're great. I love Lulu. Lulu's amazing. They're my best friend. They call it Stockholm Syndrome. I call it friendship, which they're not too. So no, not music stuff. So I realized the story for rebooted realities is way too complex, and I'm not certain how to go about. Yeah, so my model artist, the one who is the one that did the piece on the left, they made the original concept for Terra. I'll show the original here. So this is the original yeah.
I should probably test one review.
I'd love to see that guy in Hero X, but I can't fucking figure out where he is in the damn show.
All right, cool. Yes, it's the snow part. It's this new snow red. Trust me. But yeah, the person who made the little piece on the left, they also made the thing I have up right now that's covering my goddamn this thing. There we go. I'll just move this back over here. Yeah, they made this little piece, and this was actually the original. What they basically said, it was like, what would Om Terra look like? And to them, that's what Om Terra would look like. The metal hands for the music music and all. It's really cool. And if you actually look, if you look at how the mask is designed, you can see it's the logo. The mask is the logo, which is why I've been using the logo as the thing for like a minute for a while. But yeah, I'm getting a full body model from them, and they're doing the cover art for Rebooted Realities as well. We're gonna get that taken care of. But the thing is, what I've realized is that the mask. Is that a mask? Yeah. So if we like compare here, if I move this up over, if you see. Also, the back of the neck is. I think it's a spinal cord. I think that is what that is. There's something, or it might be the tail. I don't know what it is, but it's really cool. But if you see, if I compare the logo and the mask side by side, I know it's hard to see with the kind of white background, but you can kind of see. Hey, look. That's what the mask is. Are the horns part of the mask? I don't know. I mean, the other piece that I used for Terra District, I mean, it wasn't really the I mean, I don't know how to describe it. Like in some drawings in some parts it is, and in some parts it just isn't, and I'm not certain because here's the other one. Here's the other one that's the PFP that I've used for the longest time, right? And it looks like that the horns are attached to the head. You know what I mean? It looks like that the horns are attached to the head, but I can't tell. And I think I asked Lou, I said, "Are the horns attached to the head?" And they were like, "Yeah." Well, no, the horns are actually the mask. Feel like it's part of the mask more than the head. Yeah, I think it's more of the mask than the head. That's what they said. They said it looks, but I saw the red. I'm like, wait a minute, that's not part of the mask because before the mask was all black.
What just happened?
But then we have this, and now it's like, oh shit, what's going on here? Give us Stolas vibes from Hell of a Boss. I have a really funny story about that, about Hell of a Boss and that whole franchise. I have a really funny story about how I inadvertently,
So it's just a
how I inadvertently became somewhat a part of that community in the most random ways possible. Then we also have the art from Nautillo as well, where I take like a more of a demonic form. And growing beard Blitzo. Fuck off. God. Fuck off. Oh, I see it. But Nautillo's rendition of Terra would normally be like... So, for Terra District, there's something... What happened with Terra District, I had two artists work on two different cover arts because it was split up into two parts. It's part 1 and part 2. Part 1 was done by a good friend of mine named Nautillo, and we kind of bonded over our liking for space. But he knows, the character that I've... Oh, God. You guys haven't seen the chibi. You guys haven't seen the chibi. The chibi. I love this thing. I had this as my profile picture for a little bit, and it's just so... He's so goofy. From... user has link from author type user about webhook. Was it from has image? I wanted it from Nautillo because Nautillo made another one. Chibi Terra? I think I've only seen. I think y'all have only seen. Yeah, I've only seen your chibi form. Lulu drew this out of nowhere. Look at me. Look at that. So much less menacing. That's actually it really is. You're scared of this fucking thing? What? Fear me.
Black Flash? What does that do?
Fear me. God. Lolzers, what's up? What is good? But yeah, we got that. But let me find the original Nautillo picture. There was something from Nautillo that was really, really cool. And it was based off of... Based off of something he... I'm trying to figure this out here. I had all the fucking old artwork of the female character that I had for Demonic Sim. Holy shit. Insane. I remember all this shit. Oh, yeah. I remember all this. Yeah, we don't talk about that. Whoa, 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 whoa. What the fuck was that? Oh, that was not me. I saw demon horns and a weapon. I'm like, because he usually depicts me with like a sword. Oh my god, back when Terra District was a fucking EP, dude. Terra District used to be an EP. Crazy, crazy fact. Yes, full on demon. Here we go. The full on fucking demon. It's so weird. Because it's like, it's one of the things that I did not anticipate. And I think that this is what made me use his art for part 1 of Terra District. Look at this shit. Look at this. Like, holy shit. Now, my hair is blonde. My hair used to be blonde when I was younger. I'm assuming that's what what this was in reference to, but it's not blonde anymore. It just turned brown, but look at that. That's rad. It really is. I was so happy with all this. I'm like, wow. Like, I just got this out of nowhere. I went, that's, whoa. That's me.
You should watch Gachikula. Gachikula
As a hella
is
fancy.
fucking fantastic.
It's like, wow. And then
Oh, you let off your purple little freak show.
Oh, yeah, the money one.
Terra District Part 1. Terra District Part 1. Got it right here. Let's pull up this. So Terra District Part 1 was also by Not Tillo, because I calmed him for it. And this was the look he was giving me here with the wings and all this shit. So I've been using this a little bit. I was using this one for a little bit because, I mean, just look at it. And plus it fits the logo. Like, if I were to put my logo directly in the middle, points match where the top of the wings are, and then the sword coming out the top, and then even the horns on the mask. I gave him $200. He said he'd do it for free. I said, no, 200. 200 doubloons for you, sir.
200 doubloons.
Flowey TV reference too. I don't know if it was because the point of this was in the story that I had going. It was going to be a big battle between two sides of who I am, kind of, if that makes sense. I explained this a while back too. There's two powerful beings. One was a stick man with a circle head, and the other one was a stick man with a block head. And they just keep fighting each other for eternity. Well,
You waited.
they changed a little bit, and so in this timeline, one was a robot, and the other one was partially human. If that makes it's a weird fucking story, but it's the same two that were fighting all the time. The one with the block head became the robot. The stick man with the circle head became Omterra. Omterra lore is insane. I'll show you guys. Screw that one fisherman. That one fisherman, bro, he had the worst. Talk about down on your fucking luck, bro. talk about down on your goddamn luck. Dude, if all of a sudden the fucking thing exploded and out comes just this demon thing. I'm just showing different things. The Omterra concept. Just showing off just kind of what the guy is. Who my character is based off of. And then Terra District Departure was different. Oh, that was really different. Terra District Departure had probably it was a really weird. TDD was something very interesting. So there's two different versions of the TDD one. You would usually see me use these as my banner also because, again, this is Lulu. And then I combine them for, So here's one of them with the blue. Let me see a fucking in particular. This is the one with the blue. The whole thing was because Omterra fucking died. He was getting put in this stasis kind of deal. It was a whole fucking thing. It was really cool though. It was just such a cool little concept. He's getting put into stasis. The actual version that I mixed both of them, but this was the red one, because of course, what isn't Ohm Terra if it's not red? You know what I mean?
Let me slide.
Yeah. So now, what became of Terra? I mean, I don't even know, man. It's like
Yeah.
whole fucking thing. There wasn't really much that became of Terra. He was just kind of like, I don't know how to describe him, Terra. He's just such a weird guy. Ain't Ohm Terra just a weird fella? He's such a weird fella. Blue Oni says blue over red. Of course you're the blue. The blue demon says, yeah, blue over red. Of course he does. This is the whole thing. This is red, blue demon. I don't know. I've always liked the color red. So yeah, the two pieces that I'm probably going to be using the most for Rebooted Realities is probably just going to be these two. If you were to wager to guess. You can clash if you want. I don't want to fuck with you, bro. Bro, we supposed to be friends. We both have each other's backs. Fuck. Bro, the one on the right's like, you don't want to see me when I'm angry. You don't want to know when I'm angry. I love the colors in the one on the right, but I think Lulu's composition and how fucking scary I look. How scary I look in the one on the left is insane. Like, it's so good. I'm so excited to see what the Rebooted Realities cover is going to look like. Well, I don't know what the fuck happened here. I need to know the lore behind what the blood spatter on here and here and what the hell this is attached to the head, because I've never seen that. My first thought was that's the tail. That's what my first thought is. But then what the hell's going on the stomach? Which we'll figure it out. One day, I think the one thing I do want to I want to be able to do, and that's if I'm able to perform live. The one thing I want to be able to do is recreate like an animation series. No, I mean, it'd be cool. I just don't have the funding for it. I want to make lore on what this guy's going to be, but Rebooted Realities is the big album project that I've been working on for like a while. Like, it's been the album project I've been working on since 2023, like right at the end of Terror District. Actually, I want to talk about that for a little bit. Granted, the odds are a fat middle finger, but still, yeah. Gave it. Yeah. It's a fucking... Good God, I can't type. It is very late at night. No, the thing I want to talk about Rebooted for a bit, because I think I have realized something. The story I have revolving supernatural intervention does not make sense, and I don't know how to retcon it. That's the problem I'm noticing. So what might happen because where the problem lies, the biggest problem lies in the fact that how the hell does the author get involved? Because if he gets involved in in a couple people's lives, but doesn't get involved in the other life that basically is going to make this happen, then what's the point? You know, like, how am I going to make it make sense? Because there needs to be a bridge point. There needs to be a reason as to why the author, other than just, I want to be edgy, I want to fuck with you. Because I think that's the biggest problem. It wasn't a matter of... It wasn't a matter of how is the author going to motivate me to come back to being Om Terra. It was almost like a malicious thing, and it wasn't in genuine good faith, and that's the problem I'm having. Because the author is what starts this whole process, but then who the fuck? Why does he go after me? You know what I mean? So that's right now the problem that I'm having. And I think what might just happen, I talked to Lulu about this and they were fine with this. What's probably going to have to happen is we will probably cut Act 2. At least make Act 2 not in the way you would anticipate. Or at least that's what I'm going to do. I don't know if that's... Yeah, get some sleep, Red. I'm just going to continue to chat. I'm going to probably get some sleep at some point in time. Just not right now. I'm in a yappy mood. Have a good sleep, man. Take care of yourself. Don't overwork yourself. Don't be like me.
You know what's gonna be Victor, you there?
No, Victor went off to go use the bathroom.
Also, I heard you say earlier that's what the mask is. I think you should be executed. I don't know, man.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I need to do the same. We have end of season basketball tournament tomorrow. Ooh, good luck. Very good luck. Good luck to you, my friend. And thanks for helping me with some doubts. Yeah, man. Hey, look, man. If you don't in this community, bro, you don't have doubts in yourself, man. Don't you've done a lot. No, yeah. I mean, you're our biggest supporter, man. Just keep being you, and stay good. I'll just keep yapping about it. So if people want to go watch the VOD on YouTube, they can if they want to. But I'm going to continue to yap a little bit. So if people want to watch the VOD and be like, hey, I don't like this, and be like, oh, whatever. The thing that I have noticed, specifically about Terror District, or about Rebooted Realities, is that it's very large scale when it shouldn't be. It's just one of those things where I should have kept it simple. It's my return project. It's my first album in what's going to be 2 years, you know? It's going to be a big fucking project. And it's going to be the return to form for me, at least. Gotta go now. Nice working. Keep working. Oh Jesus, it's gonna be hard. I'll be hard to keep working, man. It's gonna. I appreciate it. Go get some rest if you have to. No, the way I see it. Rebooted Realities is the project that is my return. I mean, that is the return project after 2 years. And I was, again, this is part of the thing where I was down on myself for a while, man. I wanted to stop being Om Terra for the longest time because, again, I thought it was holding me back. I'll be honest. I thought this was holding me back. I couldn't really do much with it, and I just wanted to either go back to just being Zach or be I don't know, not be Om Terra, if that makes sense. And I don't know if that was a good idea. I mean, I look back at that shit, right? What was the single I came back to? It was Rebooted Realities, the single, you know. Well, technically it was You're Scaring Me, but that was for a contest. That was different. You're Scaring Me for a contest. I ended up not winning. Fucking go figure. And I beat I beat Nellis Wave after releasing Remember Me and all that, and whatever. You're Scaring Me was for a contest. I started uploading the older music because I could. Yeah, I just started uploading older music, and then cause a ruckus because it didn't quite fit the poppy theme the pop theme that I wanted with Rebooted Realities to begin with. Rebooted Reality is supposed to be a whole lot more commercial than what I was, than what it turned out to be. So cause a ruckus came out because I'm like, oh, fuck it. And then the Bites and Sound collab was just because it was because it was just a meme track. And then I finally came back with this. Since I wind my back, long story short, I talked to someone who's really interested in my work. They told me they were honored to have someone like, yeah, because I went to fucking Zamixi's server. I went to Zamixi's server, and I spoke with her cousin. Zem is such a nice person. I would not trade anything. You know, it would be like, I think Zem. I need to talk with Zem more. I need to actually work on music with Zem again. Because my God, I mean, you want to talk about a fucking massive collab we had. The Roar of Night City was so goddamn good. It was. I mean, there's some bad decisions in it, but yes, they're not, right? But Zem's cousin really helped a lot with, you know, bringing me back into the fray of being me. And I have hold myself very high expectations. And one of the things that happen, and one of the things, like, I hold myself to high expectations, and when I don't meet those expectations, it really fucks with me. And to me, it is just hearing that someone that was truly inspired by my work talk to me for the first time, and I'm like, wow, like I was so just taken aback. Really, I mean, I really was. And so I decided to pivot. I examined the Om Terra project, and I said, all right, here's what I want to do. I'm coming back as Om Terra, as the thing that I want to be. And we're going to have a fucking blast. And we're going to do things different, slightly differently. And I did just that, man. I mean, that was... It's weird hearing this again. Like I said it best in this description, I said, I then reflected on my decision to leave, and I realized that I would not only be dishonest with myself, but I would be dishonest with all of you. So for the record, yes, an Era 3 is coming. Era 3 will have Om Terra be manifested for the first time. And that's the manifestation. It was just a matter of having some convincing. And I was convinced, man. That was the part that like really that made me feel like that my work actually mattered again. Before I thought, shit, if I don't get signed to a major thing, if I don't get signed to a major big corpo or group, I'm like, dude, it's over, right? No, no, not at all. It ain't over. It wasn't over. It would never be over, man. That wouldn't be what happened. I instead, I bounced back. I became a lot more. Fuck, man. I mean, it became a lot more noticeable to me that I was starting to flourish again. And that was the hard part. I think it was just me trying to figure out how to flourish again and be me again, and all this other stuff again with who I am, being satisfied with who I am, and all the. I'll talk about this all in my State of Terra video, but I measured my success off of seeing the people I looked up to. I think I looked at the story of Suisei and her rise to the top, to peak fucking form. And I really wanted to reach that peak form. But I didn't hit my stride, man. That was the shit that brought me down. I still have not hit my stride. Despite everything that I've done, I've yet to really do anything of note, in my eyes anyway, with my own project. So I'm just trying to think what's gonna happen after everything. After Reboot Realities is said and done, and all of my dreams have been taken care of. What's next? Well, I don't know what the fuck's next. I wish I did. But I can guarantee you a couple of things. I will try my best, as I always have, to be the best version of myself that I can be. I know I can be. There's still a lot that I need to work on, about myself in particular. And it's hard, man. I'm very big in making sure that I am doing things perfectly, and it's hard when that doesn't happen, and when expectations fall short. What I can only hope for is once Rebooted Realities finally rolls around and everything is good and taken care of, that I'll be able to they'll be able to achieve the heights that I want to achieve. I don't think it'll ever going to happen, I'll be honest. I don't think it's ever going to really happen. But I want to be able to see if I can even just try to reach for something like that. Hell, I achieved step 1 not too long ago, being a Twitch affiliate. Of all the fucking things that could have happened this year, Twitch affiliation was not the thing on my bucket list. And next is just getting this project done and being a content creator, I guess. Something that I've wanted to be for years. Even I talked to Sienna, Sienica, I believe is her name. Person who runs Rainbow Meadows. Her and I have been talking a lot recently. And I'm very happy that she's getting married. Very, very happy for her. She asked me what I wanted to do once I finally hit, once I'm able to beat Omterra, and I said, you know what, I want to play a lot. I want to do just anything that I really like. I don't know, man, because I love playing boomer shooters. I love playing rhythm games. I love playing old-ish indie horror games. I've always wanted to have my own little 2011, 2012 flair to videos. Nothing too crazy. If you're a sucker for that 2011 vibe, then I would, provide it. But I'd have to see. That's just gonna have to be when we cross that road. You know what I mean? When we finally see Omterra manifest for the first time. And you get to see him move, you get to see him do all sorts of shit. I'm excited. I'm super duper excited. It's gonna be a lot of money. It's gonna be expensive as hell, but this has been a dream. I mean, a dream of mine just to even be here and to have the ability to say that I inspire people. But now it's just a matter of taking that to the next level, like I always have. So I think that's the goal. I really do appreciate all of you, man. I feel like I take this shit for granted. I don't want to. I don't want to take this shit for granted. This is too valuable to me. And my mom's like, focus on getting your degree first. Focus on a job. Da 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 da. I sound like, I'm gonna be a number one DJ, Mom. I want to be a number one DJ. I want to do all this. And she's like, focus on getting your degree first. I'm like, I will. That's a given. But I want to do all the cool shit, and then I can finally, focus on my career path. She just said I can't work for DPW for the rest of my life. I'm like, why? They'll give me a fucking pension. They'll give me a fucking pension. I can live comfortably working DPW for the rest of my life. I'm okay with that. It's a good job for me. Call it a man's job. I wouldn't mind working DPW my entire life. Fuck. I'd want to be able to turn this into a somewhat job first, but I'd learn to do my taxes and file them correctly and make sure I report my earnings to the federal government so I can pay them. Problem is I owe the government too much money. If I count the door dashing. Alright, pay those fuckers everything I make out of my goddamn normal paychecks. You fuck. I might go to bed. I'm gonna just chill out for the rest of the night. Kind of rethink what I gotta do, man. I don't know if I'll be on tomorrow. Probably that night. Probably Sunday night. Nothing too crazy because I'll be working because I have finals. But I'll catch you all at some point in time. I know the stream was really short. Sorry. I thought I'd just hop on and just spout some shit a little bit. Nothing too crazy. You know what I mean? So I might do like a morning stream. I don't know. Just get some coffee and Neil swipe me a coffee and then do all that. But with that being said, I appreciate all you guys so much. I really do. Thank you again so much for stopping on by, hearing me ramble a little bit. Yeah, peace and blessings. And as always, I'll see you all next time. Take care, everybody.